On CNBC's webpage, the number one article that I seen was one that starts off with the paragraph and the sentence stating, with the economy showing signs of weakness at home and abroad, President Barack Obama strongly urged European leaders on Friday to prevent their looming debt crises from dragging down the rest of the world and asked Congress anew to quickly pass legislation to put construction workers, teachers, and others back to work. Alrighty then. Well, I think the key stuff is going to be right in here. To prevent their looming debt crises from dragging down the rest of the world. Which is interesting because when we look at debt crises, I had to do a Google search for the definition of debt crisis, and I found this on ehow.com. A debt crisis deals with countries' inability to repay borrowed funds, therefore it deals with national economies, international loans, yada yada yada. And the last sentence states, the most basic definition that all agree on is that a debt crisis is when a national government cannot pay the debt it owes and seeks as a result some form of assistance. And it's possible for some to pay the debt. It's not possible for the majority or even half of nations to pay debts because debt's guaranteed. Which is interesting that when we look at the original article on here, they're not talking about anything about paying it off, but just don't let it drag the rest of the world down. But how many people are really familiar with debt and how it works and stuff? For example, let's just say, how smart would it be to teach virtually every high school and college class the following subject? How to make gluten-free bread. Quite frankly, is it really required for everybody to learn this? How important is this? Yeah, some people, maybe, and in cooking classes, then most definitely it would be a good idea. But how smart would it be in fitness class? Well, maybe a little bit in fitness, but how smart would it be in accounting? Or in data processing, or engineering? Here's another one. How smart would it be to teach virtually every high school and college class the following subject? How debt is created. Could you imagine in college them talking about debts and loans, how the currency is created, and how virtually the debt can't be repaid back, and you got 150 students in the auditoriums thinking, hey, wait a second, I've got a student loan for $25,000 right now, and well, you're telling me that it's guaranteed to not be able to get paid off? And these are people in statistics classes. And it really doesn't matter what the class is because, quite frankly, this is something that affects everybody. Big time. So when I go to the original article, and I wonder what the chances that it would drag the rest of the world down. Well, it's kind of elementary.